make sure everything's working. Alrighty. Make sure. Yeah, it's working well enough. Okay. How's it going? Let's do a quick warm-up. Oh. I'm tired. It's amazing how the weekend just makes you forget how exhausting work is. Let's warm up with some picross though. Then we can get into murder by numbers. Oh, I'm so excited to continue this game. This game is going to be a lot of fun. It already is. I'm like very excited to see where it goes. I beat Borderlands 2 last night, and man, that was not great. Like, the gameplay is all right. It's Borderlands. You can't really say anything too. Like, if nothing else, it is more Borderlands gameplay. How did I fuck this up? Cool. Reset puzzle. Fuck, I guess we really do need to warm up here. One, three. Man, did I ever botch that. He's not paying attention or something? That has to be a 2. Gotta go there, gotta go there. Must extend that ways. That's all out. Can't stick anything there. That goes up 2. That one must be a 3. So it has to go there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got some problems with Borderlands 3. It's mostly to do with player agency. A lot of the gameplay in it, it doesn't feel like the player character matters. Which, for the story, is kind of important always. Like, you never want to be playing a video game where you as the PC just don't fucking matter. Like, that never makes a good story. So, yeah, I'm starting to play through some of the DLCs. They're not the worst thing in the world. They definitely improved on the player agency thing. But that's still just the DLC. It's like, it's not what's coming out of the box. And they can do it. There were some segments in, I think, Eden 6. Like, oh, I really liked everything with Wainwright and Hammerlock. Like, that was all fun. Man, did they, like, drop the ball with everything to do with the Calypsos and, ugh. I don't know, man. I just don't know. There we go. What is that? Let me take a step back. It's cigarettes. It's cigarettes? I guess it's cigarettes. Oh yeah, I see. Okay. This is the This is a pack of cigarettes. There's like the opening. There's the lid, and there's the cigarettes there. It's two of them. That's like the red. This is the little label there. I see it. Yeah, you can see it clear from here. Okay. We're on to case 3, if the shoe fits. After the Starshine Awards, things changed. I went through plenty of change already that summer, but this was different. This was big. But I guess change is hardest to recognize when it's happening to you. It felt like an eternity ago that I left Ryan and struck out on my own. If you told me back then that I'd end up living with a robot, well, let's just say that was never the plan. Cut to 2021, we've all got Alexas and Google Homes. Oof. I didn't know why that stranger thought Scout was dangerous, but the more time I spent with him, the less I believed it. So we just carried on, like everything was normal. We watched films, visited museums, and Scout devoured the public library, 5 books at a time. For a while, it felt like progress, but deep down, I knew I was running away. Running from Scout's past, and from my future. But I couldn't run forever. Oh, good morning, Honor. Morning, Scout. Get up to much last night? I read the final 3 volumes of the Encyclopedia Totalis. I think my favorite was Zirconia. They're so pretty. Now we just need to think of a way to get those encyclopedias back to the library before they realize we took them. Also, I read that Julia Child's book that you've never opened. Hey, I was gonna get around to it at some point. Anyway, I spent the night trying to perfect the French omelet. Here, I made one for you. Huh, I could get used to this. Oh, hey Casey. How'd your date with the perfume guy go last night? It was the 3rd one, right? Did you... Wait, is that why you're calling me at this ungodly hour? Because you're doing the walk of shame? You hussy, tell me everything. Aw. Oh my god. Okay, calm down, calm down. Where did you say you are? Got it, we'll be there as soon as we can. What's up, Honor? It's KC. Is he okay? He's fine, but it looks like he just found himself at a murder scene. Ah, tits. Oh god. What? A parade float crashed into a seafood restaurant? Well, that's not what I was expecting. Honor, are my sensors malfunctioning again, or is that a giant shoe? No, your sensors are working fine. Not just a giant shoe either. It's a giant killer shoe. Darling, you're here. What a mess all this is. What the hell happened here? Scout, babe, you're gonna start making quips. We need to have a talk about timing. I'm sorry. You two, of course you're here. Hi, Cross. Come on, Scout, let's get scanning. What the fuck happened? KC. Babe, isn't it just awful? What the hell happened here? Is a shoe crashed into... What, is it Pride Week? I guess it's as good as mine. I was in the area and decided to swing by. A friend mentioned to me that she had the place done up, so I thought I'd take a look at the outside at least. When I got here, well, this is what I found. Fran. I have a feeling that's a name you've mentioned before. Fran Tesa. She owns the place. She's one of my drag mother. She's also my drag mother of sorts. I could not find any records in my database for drag mother. Ah, right. How to explain. When I first came to the States, I didn't know anyone. I landed at Lax, with a makeup palette under one arm and a head full of dreams. Then reality hit, and it hit hard. I met Fran in a club one night, and she took me under her wing. That's when I learned that drag queens would do anything for help with their makeup, even adopt a lost British gay boy. I see. So she's like a mother figure to you, but not a blood relation. I thought you had to do drag to be in a drag family. I know, and it does seem a waste not to use those cheekbones for profit, doesn't it? I don't know. I think doing makeup on other people is my calling, and a drag family is full of people who need makeup on them pretty much every day, so it worked out. They were my support network back when I couldn't get a job to save my life. Fran and her sisters put me up, kept me fed, spread the word. Everything I have is thanks to the kindness of Queens. Since things blew up with Murder Miss Terry and the other regular work, though, I've not seen much of them as I used to, or should do. Where is Fran now? I called her just before I spoke to you. She's not turned up yet, though. It always takes her at least an hour and a half to get ready, though, so she's probably mid-beat as we speak. Her club's just been smashed into. Surely she wouldn't spend that long on... Ed likes to draw a line between club life and the rest of his life. Drag only one on the premises. Oh, right. Ed is Fran's boy name. Edwin Tinker. Tinker by name, Tinker by nature. He mends metal instruments? He is a man of many talents. No, Tinker is British slang for... You know what? It doesn't matter. Well... Wednesday, it's gonna be raining. Okay. Maligan's. Kind of a weird name for a gay bar, isn't it? Oh, it's just a gay... Well, it's a float. I assumed it was Pride. It's just a gay bar. Well, it's not strictly a gay bar. How did Fran describe it? Something like, Maligan's is a port in the storm for those exploring the stormy seas of gender. It's family friend. It's the family-friendly reason behind the name, anyway. You regular? I mean, knowing the owner's got to be good for some free drinks, right? Fran hasn't owned it for that long. The bar's been here for years, but she only took it over recently. I came here for the big party she threw to celebrate her new venture, but I haven't been back since. Should have known he'd call you. Nice to see you too, Detective Cross. If I told you two to stop sticking your nose in and go home, what are the chances you'd actually do it? I estimate the chance is approximately 0.00001%. That does, however, factor in a small margin for error. Would that margin of error happen to be 0.00001%? Bingo. Sorry, I'm just texting my grandma. Sending me a quick message. I can't even manage to be mad at you two anymore. Fine. I suppose you did a pretty good job last time, and the crime scene team have just finished up anyways. You can help out, but cause any trouble, and so help me God. You have any idea what happened here? Looks like a fairly standard hit and run. Well, except they left the vehicle behind, so I guess it was a literal run. Also, the vehicle is a giant stiletto. So, on balance, pretty far from your standard hit and run. This is your first death by stiletto? You don't want me to answer that question. Trust me. What do we know about this club? I'd have thought that that was more of a question for your friend over there. I don't understand. What do you mean by that? He means it's a gay club, and he, being an old straight man, wouldn't know anything about that. Less of the old, thanks, but you're not wrong. This isn't something I know much about. Wait, you're letting us take a look at the crime scene? Forensics have already been and gone, and I've already inspected the scene. There's nothing for you to mess up. At this early stage in the investigation, it's important to consider everything. Every piece of evidence, every hypothesis. So sure, knock yourselves out. Come back here and show me everything you find, and we'll see what your conclusions are. Do we know anything about the victim? He had some ID on him. I'm surprised Roboboy over there hasn't found it yet. Do you have any suspects at this point? Well, the only person with any connection to the incident so far is that friend of yours. Casey? You don't think he did it, do you? I'd like to keep an open mind at this stage of the investigation. I'd suggest you do the same. But he called it in. He did, and then he called you. You trying to imply something, Detective Cross? It'll be time for implications later. Right now, it's about finding out as much as we possibly can, no matter how innocuous it may turn out to be. Let's investigate. Dead man struck by a giant stiletto. It's a very unusual crime, if I do say so. 1, 2. There we go. Can knock that one out and knock those ones off. That one's a no-go. Dot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 dot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay, that works out. That's a no, that's a no. Oh god, this is gonna be the case where our friend is a murderer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can fit another 2 in there, so we can't knock that out yet. That does 2 though, which means we can pull that forward, drop that down. 2 fits in there. That's a 1. That has to be a 1. There could be another one above it. The 3 fits in there, which means 2, 3, 6. 2. 2 goes there. Those are both 1s. Those go there. Nothing else can fit there, and that fills with a 2. At least we're not actually fucking up anything for Detective Cross. That's a nice feeling. We're not fucking around and legitimately tampering with evidence. Three, 2, and there's a 2 in there somewhere. So that's where the 3 must go. Finishes that there. Three, 1. There we go. ID, speaking of. Passport. Difficulty, no assist bonus. Hell yeah. That must be the victim passport. Let's see. His name is Oliver Laurel, U.S. citizen. Date of birth would make him 26. A passport is an item for traveling to foreign countries, correct? Perhaps he was going on holiday soon. Some people sometimes use them as IDs too, but it is a bit strange that he'd be carrying it here. Will I need a passport if I go to another country? I shouldn't think so. Not if I check you into the hold in my suitcase. I do not like the sound of that. What's this? It's 12. 4. 9. 1, 2, 3. Down 3. 4, 6. This must be so enthralling to hear me shouting numbers. That's a 7. Two. 7, 3, 4. 7 in there. That's a 3. So choke that. 9 and 2. 8. Goes with 4. Okay. goes over that way. Let's see, that's done. That's 2, 1. There we go. What is that? Is that a tire? It's a wheel. Honor, there's something interesting about this tire. The tread appears to be undamaged, which indicates that the vehicle didn't break before it hit the club. Or the victim. Now that you mention it, there weren't any skid marks, are there? So they didn't try to slow down or swerve? I don't think this was an accident. What else we got? So this is either an intentional attack, or it's like, oh, or like someone cut the brakes. 1 dot 2 3 4. Okay, 4 and 1, 2. That goes in there pretty nicely. Okay, what else can we work on? 1 dot 1 2 3. That one has to go there. 1 fits in there. I can at least put that there. 1 done, 1 2. One above, 1 below. Okay. One there. 2 must go there. 1 goes there. What is it? Let's lock it? Broken dial. Hit so hard the dial got ejected at the front. The glass cover of the speedometer has been smashed. Something must have hit it when the float crashed into the club. Or someone. Perhaps the driver? It's certainly possible. What else we got? This. Okay, so. One dot, 1, 2, 3. Okay. That we can stick down there like that. Hmm. Bu-bu-bu-bu-bu. Two. Yeah, okay, that's overlaps there. Strange, but okay. That actually fills in quite neatly. As that goes there, this must be a 1. It could be a second one, or it could be the top one or the bottom one. Okay, those ones go there. It still fit in anywhere, so I can't do anything with that. Makes that a 2. 3 has to go in there somewhere. That we can lock off. Okay. That one must be there. Got one over. Sneaker, left. Just the left sneaker. Sneaker. Whoever was driving the float must have left it behind when they fled the scene. It would appear to be designed for a left foot. Hypothesis. The killer only has one leg. I mean, you might be right. Or it might just be one half to a pair. The plot thickens. Aw, Scout, you're cute. Alright, yep, that's the victim, alright. Oliver Laurel. Raided his name to the station. They're going to get back once we have more info. Once they have more info for me. Nowhere on the treads, no marks on the floor. Looks like they didn't try to slow down. That's what I said. What do you think that means? The dial on the shoe's dashboard was smashed. Indeed it was. What do you think that means? Hypothesis. The driver of the shoe collided with the dashboard on impact. Not bad. One to keep in mind for sure. We found the sneaker, Detective Cross. I have a hypothesis. The presence of only a single sneaker could indicate that our perpetuator only has one leg. I don't think that's very likely. But you said we must consider every hypothesis. Did I say every hypothesis? I meant every credible hypothesis. That's all the evidence we could collect. Well, what do you think? The vehicle hit the club on purpose. The vehicle hit the club on purpose. The lack of wear on the float's tires plus the absence of skid marks point toward that. Indeed they do. What about the victim? Do you think it was deliberate? I do not believe we can make a call on that either way. None of the evidence suggests it was deliberate, but neither does anything prove it was accidental. Good. It's important not to jump to conclusions. We can work on theories, but they have to be grounded in real evidence. So, what the? That's even worse than I imagined. Oh, yeah, I need to do a voice for Fran. Oh, Fran, it's terrible. Thanks, right? Oh, thanks, Streisand, you were here. I'm Detective Cross, investigating officer. I appreciate you've only just arrived. But I'd like to ask you a few questions inside, if I may, Miss, You can call me Fran, and sure, shall we head inside? Your location discovered, bar. I can't believe it. Just look at the place. Man, the front's wrecked. Okay, we've got an officer at the victim's address. He's bringing over some items of interest. I'm gonna wait outside. Honor, you find out what you can from Miss, Tasai. Honestly, just call me Fran. Right, okay. Honor, perhaps we should take a look around inside, too. Hello, Fran. Well, there goes my no-claims bonus. My name is Honor Rai. I'm helping Detective Cross out with his investigations. And I'm Scout. Oh, I know who you are. I've been watching Murder Mystery since KC got the job there. It's nice to have a celebrity in my little club. Actually, you're not the first, but you're the first that's been on the down low, if you catch my drift. That's not been on the down low. Oh, I see. Excuse me, but what is a down low? Oh, right. Well, Scout, sometimes people that are gay or lesbian or whatever choose to hide it. And then they come to places like ours to kind of let the pressure off a little. But they try to be discreet about it. I still cannot understand why humans pretend to be things that they are not. It's complicated, doll. Sometimes it's just easier that way. Anyway, I'm Fran Tassi. It's a pleasure to meet you. If only it could have been under better circumstances. You're the proprietress of this club, right? Sure am. Although in some ways, it still feels strange to hear people say that. It's not been that long since I took it over, really. Before it was just your average geeking about drag queen. And this was one of my regular jaunts. Fast forward a few years and I own the place. Life sure is strange, huh? Can you think of any reason why anyone would want to damage your property? None specifically. We normally get on pretty well with everyone in the neighborhood, even if our customers can be a little rowdy when they leave. Of course, not everyone is quite as enlightened. It's sad, but acts of violence are committed against our community frequently. That'd be my guess. If you don't mind me asking, why did it take so long to get here after Casey called you? Well, I had to get ready, didn't I? It takes effort. It takes time, effort, and a ton of concealer to look this good at this time of day. Plus, I walked here in heels. Would you normally be in drag this early in the day? Hell no. Drag hurts. I wouldn't normally come to the club until late afternoon. I tend to at least get a basic beat and look together before coming here, see? Then I only have to top it up, or do outfit changes during the night. This is a basic look? Oh, honey, you don't even know. I wish you could do a Southern Belle for her, but I need practice on it. I need practice with accents. Casey looks terrible. He's clearly worried about you. He's a sweet one, isn't he? You know, it's thanks to him that my makeup is so flawless. He taught me a lot. He helped you? He mentioned you helped him out when he first got to LA. He was lost. I could tell the second I saw him. He just had this air of someone who should have filled the room with their presence, but they were holding back. At first I assumed he was a wannabe queen, but it wasn't that. He was anchorless, so I figured I'd help out, just like my drag mother helped me. I'm glad you did. I don't know where I'd be without Casey. Actually, scratch that. I do know where I'd be. Still stuck in a toxic marriage. Well, that sounds like a story. Passport. We found a passport in the body. His name was Oliver Laurel. Oh, the poor thing. Yes, I know him. He'd been coming here regularly for the past few months. At first, he was fairly quiet, blended into the background, but Oliver seemed troubled. I got the impression he was working out a lot of things. Some people start this journey with more baggage than others, if you catch my drift. Anyway, Come on, Honor, hurry up. I need to talk to Fran. You're damn right you do, mister. The only way I can get you to visit anymore is by getting a hole smashed in front of my club. Stop that guilt tripping right now and give me a hug. Ouch! What's wrong? Oh, nothing. I just slipped in my heels last week and totally stacked it. I used my arm to break the fall like an idiot. Doctor says it should heal pretty quickly, though. Detective Cross, is everything okay?
An officer just returned from the victim's address. Apparently all of his belongings were just outside in black bags.
Let me scan them. I can see if there's anything important inside.
So can our officers, but... what the hell. This might be quicker.
I like that Scout is just this convenient thing now. That Detective Cross is totally on board for. One. 2, 1, 2. That must be 4. Maybe 2. This could be anything really. That has to go there though. Ten, 3. Two, 1, 1, 2, 1. That's complete. That one must be connected. It's 7. Okay. That makes it easy. 3. That's gotta be a 2. That's a 1. 3 fills there. 3 fills there. 2, 2. Two goes there. I'm sorry, Cross. This is not quicker than if your detective just rifled through the bags. Could fit it all in there if I wanted to. That does have to go there. 1 and 1. You could fit in another one here, or it would be forced to go up. Depends on how this one goes. Oh, that one's a 2. So that one has to go there. 1, 1. One could go either. One has to go there, so that means that's 5. What did we learn here? Nothing. We know nothing of value here. Oh, 2 1s. That's gonna be 2, 2, and 1. It's a book. A diary. This diary could prove useful. Let me read it. Finished. Analyzing text. There are several mentions towards the end of a person he met here, Fran. Does the name Roz mean anything to you? What? Yes, it does. He's referring to one of our queens, Roz Moses. Honor, are you here? No, it can't be. That voice. That sounds scarily like... Mom? Don't move. She can't see you if you don't move. There you are. I wanted a word with you. Not this again. Mom, what are you doing here? What a way to talk to your mother. After I came all the way down here, too. I didn't ask you to. No, but Detective Cross did. He said you were playing at being a detective again, so I brought backup. You what? Fucking Ryan. I was just thinking, how could today get any worse? And then, as if my words had been heard by a malevolent god, here you are. Ah, fuck. What did he sound like? He sounded like a snake. Hello, Honor. How dare you, Mom? Not only do you come down here to tell me how to live my life, but you bring my psycho ex-husband, too? When are you gonna get in your head that this isn't any of your business? I can't talk to you while you're like this. I'm gonna wait by your apartment. Come see me when you're being a little more reasonable. Okay, Ryan, babe. That was your cue to leave, too. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Harder for you to poison Honor against me when I'm right here. That cologne could poison anyone at 50 yards, babe. No assistance needed. Will everyone just stop? I don't want to fight, Honor. I just want to talk to you. I really don't want to talk to you. And if I talk to you, will you leave? I promise. Fine. Casey, go back inside. I'm sure Fran could do with your support. What the fuck is... Why are you here? I don't give a shit, Ryan. I appreciate you giving me a chance. I'm not giving you a chance. I'm giving you 2 minutes. That's it. What do you want, Ryan? Just say whatever it is and go. I wanted to apologize to you for what happened at the Starshine Awards. What could you be apologizing for? Maybe for undermining me at every opportunity? Or could it be for getting mom on my case, telling her that I lost my job and that I'd investigated Blake's death? Or perhaps you mean for giving Dick Stranford $50,000 bribe to make sure we didn't win anything, and then lying to me about it. No worries, you're forgiven. I am? Fuck no, you piece of shit. Why? Why did you do it, Ryan? Do you just want to stick the knife in? Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. I was still hurt. I wanted you to hurt too. It was stupid. It was vindictive, and I'm sorry. Well, it worked. You got what you wanted. Congratulations, I guess. I was an idiot. I was only thinking about myself. Heard it all before about how sorry you are. Isn't just this occasion. Petty and spiteful as it is. It's that you tried to make me think I was the one wrong for questioning you. But that was the moment I remembered. Everything you put me through. Please, just give me another chance. Fuck no! Why are you suddenly everywhere I turn now? Believe it or not, the point of getting a divorce was to see less of you. It's just a coincidence. I happened to be going to the Starshine Awards anyways. You know, Blackstock Holdings invested in that film a while back. Coincidence, right. Definitely wasn't that you wanted to see the effect of your little bribe. Okay, that was part of it. And here you are. Again. Because your mom's worried about you. She asked me to come down to try and talk some sense into you. And of course, her little golden boy came rushing to help. So, that's it? Great, you said your piece. Now go. No, that's not everything I wanted to say. Mom's worried on you. She thinks you're in danger, that you'll end up the same way as... Don't even go there. Fuck right off. Take the giant shoe and walk out of here. I don't have to answer to you anymore, Ryan. What I do with my life now is none of your business. You're right, it isn't. I don't like seeing you make a laughingstock out of yourself. Excuse me? I didn't want to show you this, but if you're not going to listen to reason, what choice do I have? Ah, shit. It's gonna be a video of something, isn't it? They're making fun of me on the internet, Mom. It's fine. Tits. What next? Got that there. Ooh, what else can I fill in? Not much, actually. Two. I can do that one there. That. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see. 7, that could be a separate one, or it could be part of the 7. Hard to tell. Okay. Do. 4, can't quite say anything about that. It's either the 1 or the 3, and either way that one's going to be knocked off. But we can learn that there, which puts that down there. Excellent. What to do. We could fit the 2 in there, or we could fit 3 backwards and 2 it here. I can't really say either way where that goes. We can put a 2 there, though. Which might be the 2 from this column, or it could be a 1. Depends on which way that goes.
Hmm.
We could fit all the ones in up top, or there could be one here. Hard to say either way. The 3 can't really fit anywhere there, neither that 3. Hmm. That has to be the 4. Can't fit the 4 in below. Okay, this is starting to come together now. That's 3. That's a 2. Those get cut off. It's a 1 there and a 2 there. That has to be the 2. 1 has to go there. 3 fits in that. Those get crossed off. We can still fit in. That's annoying. 3 goes that way for sure. Let's see what that even is. That's a 2, 1 goes there. 7, 5, 3, 1. There we go. You found a tabloid article. Alright, what are they saying about me? It appears to be an article about our investigation into Blake's death. The headline is, Murder Misguided. It's not exactly complimentary. Let me see that. Without writers to guide her, is Honor Mizrahi losing the plot? Freshly ejected from her role in Murder Miss Terry, Honor looks like she's having trouble separating fact from fiction. Source in the production told us she tried to investigate the murder of her showrunner, Blake Patterson, and got it horribly wrong. Her efforts led to a fan being wrongly accused of murder, and the real culprit escaping, who later committed suicide. Close friends are worried that without the show to anchor her, she'd become convinced that she's actually is a detective, an illusion that has caused more harm than good. This kind of press isn't going to help you find another role. People think you're having a breakdown. You really want that? Hey, what? That's ridiculous. Why did you really show me this, Ryan? I know this wasn't just to make me feel bad.
Sharp as always. Come and work at Blackstock Holdings, Honor. I know you're worried about earning enough to keep yourself afloat, but I can help. You're offering me a job? You don't even have to work with me. You can be in a different department, a different office. Hell, I'll open a new office in Cuba if that's what it takes, but I want to help. How reassuring. Well, if that's everything, you'll be on your way now, right? Honor, listen. You know what? Fine. I'll go. I need to clear my head after all this anyways. Honor, wait. Just think about it. Honor?
What a fucking dickhead. Oh. Fuck you, Ryan. Leave Honor the fuck alone. My head whirled with questions. Why was everyone interfering in my life all of a sudden? Was I supposed to fodder for gossip? How was I suddenly fodder for gossip columnists? Leaving Ryan was supposed to get me back in control of my life. And now everyone was suddenly trying to tell me what to do. And uncertainty tumbled around in my head as I walked, further and further away from the club, away from where I thought I wanted to be, until... Huh? The studio? How did I end up here? Maybe my body's trying to tell me something. Oh god, what am I doing? Maybe Ryan's right. Maybe this detective turn will make me lose all credibility. Feels like everyone is trying to push me away from this. Are they right? Should I stop being so stubborn?
I believe in you, Honor.
Scout, you followed me?
Yes, you seemed troubled.
It's hard to explain, Scout.
There is so much about humans that I don't understand. There are so many they are so different from things. Things are immutable. They have clear traits that I can observe. Cloth square, rigid pole, rainbow stripes. However, people are different. They have emotions which they can hide or show in different ways. This is hard for me to discern. I can detect basic emotional patterns, but when we first met, I always struggled to understand you. I assumed my routines were faulty, but now, I think this is because you were hiding your feelings. But ever since we teamed up, ever since you started being a detective, they have started returning clear results. The margin of error is now negligible, and all routines will agree. You are happy.
I guess I've got a masochist side. I can't deny it's fun. You're right. Never meant for any of this to happen, but if I'm honest with myself, I loved it.
I've loved investigating too, Honor.
It's not just about how I feel, it's about my future. You saw what the paper said. I'm a laughingstock. They think I'm having a breakdown.
Didn't you tell Becky that it doesn't matter what other people think of you?
Ha! You don't miss a beat, do you?
I make sure to save important discoveries in my long-term memory. Honor, my creator didn't teach me much about feelings, but I do know that happiness is a good thing. A thing that people strive for. In other words, I want you to keep going because I want you to be happy, Honor.
That's some pretty solid logic. It's almost like you're a robot or something. But you're right, I can't tell Becky. She should believe in herself if I can't do the same. It doesn't matter what anyone else says. If it's making us happy, let's keep doing it.
Yes, this is the logical conclusion.
Come on, buddy. We got a murder to solve. Yeah, fuck you, Ryan. Eat shit.
I don't detect Ryan anywhere in the vicinity.
Looks like you finally got the message. Well, time to continue the investigation, I guess.
Also, don't forget that your mother is waiting for you at home.
Great. Location unlocked, Honor's apartment. Detective, we need to talk about my mother. I guess I should explain. Well, come on then. Get it over with. Why did you have to call my mom? She made me promise that I would, if I saw you back on a crime scene again. She's a very persuasive woman. I knew this was too good to be true. The difference is, I didn't particularly want to this time.
I'm done trying to persuade you to leave this alone. I don't like it, but I know when I'm fighting a losing battle. Unfortunately, she doesn't. So what, are you gonna call her every time I get within 50 yards of you? That's gonna get it real old, real quick. Trust me, I have no desire to get involved in a family dispute. I just felt like I owed your mom a favor. But that's done now. Let's just move on. Huh. Why would you owe mom a favor? I said let's move on. So, what's our next move? I'm taking another look out here to see if there's anything we missed. We were looking into Oliver's diary before your mom turned up. Why don't you go ask Miss Fran about it? Detective Cross, you seem to be having real trouble with Fran's name. Got something against drag queens? Don't be ridiculous. What do I care what clothes someone wears? I'm just new to all of this. What do I call her? Is it okay to say her? What about if she's not in a dress? My creator also failed to tell me much about drag queens. I'm no expert, but I think it's pretty simple. Call them what they ask you to call them. So in this case, Fran. It's drag queen's murder, Parker. Drag queen murder mystery party. And while she's dressed like that, use she. She just tries to dress in men's clothes, and it's probably safe to call him Ed. And use he. Although I guess it can differ from person to person. Okay, I think I've got it. Things never used to be this complicated. It's time to poke around. I spy. 6, 1, 1, 5. 3 there. Three there. There is the second 2. 5 goes there. That has to be pushed forward a bit, because 1 dot 1 dot and overlapping there. Half part of the 5 is stuck down that ways. That's the 4, 2, 1, 1, 2, dot 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's part of the 4. That could be a 2 or a 4. And that has to be 4. Which means that one's locked there. Could be 3, could be 2. 5 there, though, for sure. It's either 1 or 3. 2, could be either. Could fit a 4 there. Could fit 4 and then 2. One could be in either of those spots. One dot 1. 2 could be there somewhere.
can't say anything about 3 there. So part of the 4. Or the 1. I am almost stumped. One dot, 1 dot, 1, 2. There we go. That makes it easier. Has to be a 2 down that way, so that can't be the 3. So that must be part of the 3 there. This has to be part of the 4. Hmm. 2, 1. So those 2 will have to be filled, but they could be filled 4 up, or this one could be filled here. Either would work. That one has to be the 2. That doesn't tell us anything, really. It does tell us the 2 is here. That one's there, so that's there. Tells us about stuff beside, and that's almost as good. That's 5. So do we know anything too interesting about the case right now? Looks like a very deliberate crashing. The owner has injured themselves. Speedometer is broken. What is this? You found broken bottle. That doesn't seem particularly relevant to anything. These fragments of glass do not appear to be from the window. Their curvature suggests they're originally from a round object. Maybe a bottle? It's kind of sticky. Are there any pieces with the label on? Yes, here. It's Sambuca. Ah, so that's where that aniseed smell is coming from? I don't know what Sambuca smells like. I don't drink too much. Bar. What about Grandmama Krista? How's she doing? Oh, you know her. She's always falling into some kind of ridiculous anecdote. I'd swear they were all lies if I hadn't been there for some of them. I'm supposed to be going to New York to see her tomorrow, but with all of this, you are not canceling that trip. You go, I'll sort all this out. Are you sure? I'll get as much sorted today as I can. Oh, you are a dear. I know, but she's family, and you know how long you got left with. You don't know how long and who knows how long you got left with her. Best to enjoy these moments while you can. Don't let her hear you say that. You know how she's been keeping a brick in her bag ever since Stonewall. I wasn't talking about her. You shape... Ah, the Wanderer returns. Sorry, I just needed to get away for a bit. Not surprised you needed to reload. Babe, you gave him both barrels. Ugh, I was so proud. You were listening? Yeah, of course I was listening. Until he thought you were coming back in here, at which point he jumped away from the door like a strangled cat. It was just your crazy ex, though. I'd have really put him in his place, but I didn't want Fran to have to deal with 2 dead bodies today. Such a thoughtful boy. Anyway, dear, he left something for you. It's over there. It's gonna be a job offer. $12, 10, 5, 7, 4, 3. Let's see, 1, 6. That's a 4, that's a 3. Oh man, they really wanted to make Ryan as unlikable as possible, and it really is working. Fucking hate that guy. Two up on that side, 2 over that side. Okay. That's 12, 6. Put that one more over. Put anything there. Could put something there. That's 5. Okay, let's see. 2, 1, 1. There we go. We found a coat. Honor. Honor. I think this coat might be worth looking at. Huh. Pretty gross. It's sticky. Perhaps you should smell it to see if it can be identified. Is this really what my life has come to? Sniffing sticky things on crime scenes? Oh, wow. Yeah, that's aniseed. It must be Sambuca from that bottle we found outside. What's this? Oh, it's another big one. 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 3 there, 6 fits up that ways. 5, 6, 2, 3. Actually, that goes that ways. 2. That actually fills out there. Fills itself out nicely. 3 goes there. Pushes that up 2. Can't really make any calls to the case because we don't really know all of the actors here. We know the victim, we know the proprietress, but not a whole lot that aside. That's a 2. That one's gotta be there. Okay, 3, 3. Could technically fit down there, but it doesn't look like that's what's gonna happen. Actually, it might. I have no idea. Three's gotta be there, 1's gotta be there. Could be a 2. Could be 2 that way. This got to be the second one up. fits in all nicely that ways. That's 2. Okay, okay. Anything else we can do? There we go. That's going to be a 1. So that's a 3. One, 2. 2, 1, 2, 2, and there we go. You found a laptop. Oh, it's a portable computer. There's a note attached. For the new job, I spoke to your mom. She's on board. Give it some thought. Ryan. Using money to solve things as usual. No thanks. Chuck it in the trash. I see. Unwanted electronics are to be disposed of. Like me. Scout, that's not what I meant. Let's keep it. Hey, maybe you could use some parts for yourself or something. An upgrade would be nice. Perhaps I could upgrade my CPU. Ooh. Or maybe replace my screen with a color TTF panel. Or... Phew. That was a close one. Poor guy. Ah, Scout. I'm so sorry. Whoops. I think that's a full set there. That has to be 6, because 2 wouldn't fit in past that. This is more troublesome than I thought. That's 7. Put that there. Those are 1s, those are 1s. One dot. Yeah, that could fit in anywhere that ways. We'll collect all the clues here, and then we'll go talk to Mom, and then we'll come back and investigate. That one's got to be 2s. Let's see. 1. Nope. Actually, yeah, I can say that. Let's see. 5, 2, 3. That one's got to be 2, 1. Oh, that actually fits rather neatly. Two. Six. Okay, there we go. It's starting to come together. What is it? I can't tell. I'm also blind. It doesn't help. Finish that. 2, 1, 2. Yeah, that has to go like that there. Close that up. 2 in there. 3, 2. There we go. What is this? It's a flag! There are a lot of these flags around, even for a gay bar. I like them. They're so colorful. You think I could take one? It would look nice in your apartment. Oh, so you're an interior decorator now. Well, you'll have to ask Fran. Maybe she'll let you take one of the small ones. I guess let's go, talk to Mom. Calm down, have we? Mom? Well, are you ready to be civil? I really need to get that key back from you. Over my dead body. Don't tempt me. Well, what was so urgent that you had to come down to the club and talk to me? You know exactly what it is. You're doing this detective stuff again. I'm good at it. You know that Scout and I worked out who killed Dick Stanford. I didn't say you wouldn't be good at it. If anything, that's what I'm worried about. Look, Mom. Look, you've said your piece, Mom. You're scared, I get it. I don't take pleasure in causing you stress, despite what you might think. But I can't hold myself back because of you. I'm good at this. I enjoy it. Even Detective Cross has come around. But what if you die? What's the point in being so scared of dying that you don't ever live? Oh, how very poetic. It still doesn't change anything. Was there anything else, or was that it? Don't think this is over honor. I can't let you make the same mistake your father did. God knows he had his faults, but I think the answer to my question was no. There is nothing else. Goodbye, Mom. This was a waste of time. Detective Cross. Do you have anything newy? Let's see. Who the fuck is Rosmosis? Coat covered in Sambuca. A laptop from Ryan. Who cares? Left sneaker. Let's see. What can I get for you, dear? Oh, right. I went into bartender mode for a second there. When we were talking earlier, you mentioned something about Roz? The one mentioned in Oliver's diary? Oh yes, right. Well, I was hoping not to bring her into this, but Rosmosis is one of our regular performers here. She runs a couple of nights a week. She and Oliver, they knew each other. How did Roz and Oliver know each other? Like I said, Roz runs quite a few nights here, and Oliver was a regular. One of the last entries in Oliver's diary read, "She doesn't understand me. Despite everything she hid from me, I'm the one who ended up in the cold."
Well, they always seem to get on fine. I'd often see Oliver talking to her at the end of the night. But then a few nights ago, they had a huge argument. Things turned nasty and Roz threw Oliver out, made me ban him from the premises. Every night since then, Oliver's been outside, completely
blathered. Bladdered? Bladdered.
As KC might say. It means he was drunk, very drunk. He begged to be let in. But what's the use of barring someone if you reverse it immediately? So he just stayed out there, shouting and screaming at everyone. It wasn't great for business, but like I said, he was a troubled soul.
Has he been sleeping out there too?
I don't think so. He's certainly never been around in the daytime. Why do you ask?
His belongings were in bags outside his apartment, so it looks like he's been evicted from his residence. Might also explain why he was in front of the club this morning. Was he outside when you left the club last night?
Not that I saw, but I lock everything from the inside and leave out from the back door, so I wouldn't have seen him if he was there.
You know where Roz is right now?
On her way here, that detective of yours asked me to ring her, but it turns out she was on her way here anyway.
How interesting. Any ETA?
Roz comes when she comes. She's kind of a free spirit.
You know what's up with this? Fran, is this coat yours?
No, that's...
What do you think you're doing to my coat, huh?
No, I just...
Ha ha ha. Cool your jets, I was only pulling your leg. Well, I'll be. Sure did a number on the front, didn't they? You all okay, Fran?
I'm fine, if a little shaken.
When I find who did this, I'll make them wish they never left their mama's pouch.
Oh, Honor. This is Rosmosis, the queen we're talking about.
I knew it. I knew my ears were burning. Well, pleasure to meet ya. Say, you're looking awful familiar.
Well, I
got it. I saw you in Celebrife, right? I haven't missed an issue for 10 years.
Probably. I don't pay much attention to the stuff. Didn't you say celeb life was garbage for people that don't have lives themselves?
Scout! What did that little rust bucket say to me?
Anyway, could I have a quick word? Oops. Hi, Roz.
Well now, what can I do for you?
You work here, right?
A couple nights a week, yeah. Some nights I perform, some nights I host. But either way, it's full of Rosmosis.
Ha, full on is apt.
You mean the look? Yeah, that's the point. One of our regulars once described my look as like a punch in the face personified. And he was...
Oh, fine. Slipping back into Monokuma. Oops.
And he was one of the few I hadn't punched.
Honor, she scares me. How'd you know the victim?
What? Who's the victim?
His name was Oliver Laurel.
What? No.
I heard you had a disagreement with him a few days ago.
It sure was a mess, yeah, to be honest. I don't really know how it happened, but...
What was it about?
All he was working a lot of stuff out, you know? A lot of people here are. At the beginning, at least. He came from a very strict background. Christian, Catholic, something that began with a C. Had a lot of repressed shame. Probably Catholic. His parents kicked him out, and then, when he came here, I think he was looking for his tribe.
How'd you end up in an argument?
Well, he told me he liked drag queens. He thought he was gay, but there was something about drag queens tickled his pickle, I guess. Happens more than you think. Then a few days back, he told me they liked me. Liked me. I was flattered, of course, but... Well, I had to tell him I'm not a dude. That's when things went south.
Wait, you're a woman?
Anyway, that made all even more confused. I took the wrong way and thought he was turning me down, which made me see red, and I hit him. Fran thought he'd hit me, so she barred him. We have a very strict policy about any kind of violence or threatening behavior here. Well, from the customers at least. I was gonna get him unbarred when it had all calmed down, but I didn't get a chance.
I hope you don't mind, but I'd just like to make sure I have this totally straight. You're a drag queen, but you're a woman?
Sure am. I'm what some call a bio queen, which means I came out of my mama's hidey hole with all female equipment.
Wow, I just assumed all drag queens were men. How do you end up doing this?
I came to LA expecting to find my fortune in Hollywood. Of course, I was wet behind the ears then. Thought I'd actually be parts for something that looked like me. Someone looked like me, didn't I? When truth sunk in, I figured I'd get into comedy. That morphed into performance, which became what you see now. I never really felt much at home with female gender stereotypes, so Roz was my way of taking them to the extreme. Kind of giving you everything at once, you know?
Do you get much work?
Most of the gay clubs won't hire me, because I'm not a guy. Seems hyperfemininity is just for the boys. Who would have thought it, huh? Fran's been good to me, though. She knew I could entertain a crowd, and that's all she cared about.
Did you tell me your whereabouts last night?
Sure, I was working here until about 11:30 p.m. Then I went straight home.
See Oliver on your way out?
Huh? No, I can't say I did.
Only Fran mentioned that he was outside the club most nights recently, and obviously he was here. Obviously he was there when he...
Oh yeah, I saw him out there a couple of times this week, but he wasn't always there, you know? He'd come and go, but yeah, he wasn't there when I left last night. Plan on letting me have that back at any point?
We detected a large stain on this code, most likely Sambuca.
And so what?
Found this broken glass outside.
Oh, probably from a beer bottle or something, right? People always dropping stuff out there, huh?
Smells like Sambuca to me.
Oh, what are you, some kind of dog? I'm not sure what all this is about. I didn't even see Oliver last night.
May want to reconsider that statement.
Why is that, darling?
Because I think you did see him.
Oh yeah? What makes you think that?
The coat and the broken bottle. Found this bottle smashed outside near the crash site. It's pretty clear that it's a bottle of Sambuca.
And?
Well, we know that Ollie's his favorite drink. We also know that this coat is yours. And it's covered in Sambuca.
Oh, what are you trying to insinuate, huh? Why don't you come out and say it?
Come on, Roz. No good can come from hiding the truth.
Okay, fine. Maybe I did see Ollie last night. When I was leaving, he was out there. He came at me yelling about how he'd lost everything, his home and now his friends too. And that's when he spilled the Sambuca on me. And I saw red and, well, I might have swung my bag at him once. Or twice, or...
Why did you tell us this earlier?
Because it makes me look bad, and it's totally unrelated to that crash. Besides, you ain't even a police officer.
No, she's not, but I am.
What?
I want to talk to you, get a proper statement. And we'll do it at the station. Given that you've lied to us already, I don't trust you not to tamper with evidence.
But I...
Good work with that inconsistency on her.
I help too.
Listen, while I'm handling this, there's something else I want you to take a look at. Please don't tell me this is more busy work. Take a look at means do this puzzle for me. Gotcha, Cross. This is something I can do. 3 dot... 7 fits there nicely. 4, 2, 2, 4, 3. I don't really have a good speculation on what's going on, but I suppose now is a little bit too early to be speculating anything. Don't even know if we've met all the actors yet, so... that one's there, and 2 there, so I can push that up 1. yeah, that's before there. Do. 1.1.1. That has to be filled out that ways. Four. Eight. 2, 1, 1, 1, 3. Let's see. That goes there. That's there. Three. Can't say anything there. Or there, actually. Can fill that out there. Twos. Must be a 2 there. What do we got? What is this? Photograph? Photograph. Awards photo. Wait, what? On earth do you have this? You recognize it? This is a photo of the Miss Terry cast and crew at the Starshine Awards, the year we won Best New Show, but it looks like Blake's face has been circled. We found it in Frank Pritchell's, Tully's apartment. I'm convinced there was more to his death, so I've been investigating it on the side. That doesn't make any sense. KC took this photo. He used my camera. When we got it developed, I gave it to Mom. That's the only copy. So if Sharon had it, how did it end up in Frank's apartment? Guess the best place to get that answer is straight from the horse's mouth. Don't tell her I called you that, okay? A new mystery. Let's head back to your apartment. We could always just move somewhere else and never go back. How attached you are to that apartment anyway? Fine. Let's go see Mom. Hey, Casey. Wow, so much drama and it's not even midday. Thanks for sticking up for me earlier, Casey. I hope you don't mind that I told you to stand down. I get it, but... You know, one day, I hope you'll let me off the leash with him. I've been storing up a lot of things I want to say to that slimy knuckle-dragger. Trust me, I know the feeling. We'll get our chance someday. I can't believe he had the audacity to rig the Starshine Awards just to get back at you. What weapons-grade wanker. What's your take on all this? You think Roz did it? I mean, the girl's got more issues than variety. I like her, but I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of her. But do I think she'd drive a giant parade float into someone? No. She's more reactive than that. She'd just punch them into a fine paste instead. Pate, how refined. It's not that refined. You're just American. Thanks. Anyway, she's clearly a person of interest. She knew a lot about Ollie, especially his recent mental state. Could be important. What are your plans now? You think of sticking around? Yeah, I want to see if there's anything I can do to help Fran. Sorting out all this out is going to be quite the ball ache. I'm still feeling guilty for not being around as much. Anyway, so... this feels like a good opportunity to make amends. Oh, I took that picture, didn't I? Indeed you did. Feels like a whole lifetime ago, doesn't it? What's got you all sentimental, huh? Detective Cross gave it to me. Said they found it in Frank Pritchell's apartment. Frank Pritchell? Who's that? Remember? The guy who pretended to be the handyman Tully? Oh yeah, but wait. Why did he have it? That's what I'm gonna find out. Look at this. Ryan bought me this laptop. He wants me to join Blackstock Holdings. What the hell? You work for him? You're not... you can't possibly be thinking of... I mean... I haven't seen you this lost for words since we saw Bette Midler in line at the drugstore. She's an icon, a deity. Why doesn't she have someone to do that for her? Never mind that. You know what he's doing, don't you? He wants to wriggle back in, using his wrench, his weird Jedi mind tricks on you. Calm down, KC. I'm not gonna take it. Ugh, thank God. Don't scare me like that. Why are you showing me that bit? I wanted your thoughts on it. I wanted reassurance that I'm not, you know, fucking insane. Back. Anything new at the bar? Nope. City map. On his apartment. Hi, Mom. What the fuck's up with this? What are you showing me that for? Mom, don't you remember? This is the photo I gave you from when we won our Starshine last year. I remember, but why do you have it? The real question is, Mom, why don't you have it? I gave you this photo for a reason, because I thought it might finally make you proud to see me successful. You should have realized I was trying to get blood out of a stone. Oh, Honor, stop being so dramatic. Just because I don't agree with you most of your decisions doesn't mean I'm not proud of you. I always have been. You are? Wait, I definitely want to talk about this more, but I need to know how this photo ended up where it did. This one? I think I gave it to Ryan. You what? Oh, don't start all that again. It was during the divorce. I met up with him, hoping you two could sort everything out. I showed him the photo to remind him how happy you could be. I wanted him to try. He asked if he could have it, and, well, I thought it might help. Why not? So if Ryan had this photo, how did it end up at Frank's? Honor, I think I have made a connection. Ryan hired Frank to seduce Blake. To blackmail Blake. Ryan hired Frank to blackmail Blake. Makes you think that, Scout. Remember when we hacked into the police fingerprints file? They showed that Frank worked for a private security firm called Leth Security. Leith? Leith. Blake has been circled in the photo. Given your mother's testimony, it doesn't make sense why she would have done so before handing it to Ryan. Therefore, we can assume that Ryan wanted to target Blake for something, and went to Leth in order to do so. Doing his own dirty work was never something Ryan was interested in. But why? Why would he hire someone to blackmail Blake?
Good question. Here's my theory.
To get you fired.
Because he wanted to get you fired. Remember the Polaroids we found in Blake's office? They prove that someone tried to get you fired.
That bastard!
You said that Ryan was very controlling. This could have been his attempt to continue controlling you, even after your divorce.
I think it's time to set a little trap for my ex-husband. Hey Ryan, I thought about your offer and... well, there's just one thing I want to check with you before I accept. Could you come by the club again at 2 p.m.? Great, see you then. Now to call Detective Cross. You have Detective Cross's phone number? That's funny. Why did he give me that? Detective, it's on her. Can I get you back at Maligan's? What? She's not? Okay, we'll start looking for more evidence until you get back.
Honor, why won't you wait for me?
Sorry, Scout. By the way, I just spoke to Detective Cross. It looks like Roz has an alibi.
So it wasn't her?
Nope. So we need to get looking again. Fuck. Well, sorry. Didn't see you there. Oh, don't think it's gonna be open today, to be honest. Fuck. I don't have that many voices. Don't think they're gonna be open today, to be honest. Huh? Oh, no, I'm helping out with the investigation. Is that so? Well, don't let me stand in your way. Sorry, mister. I didn't give you my name. You're right, you didn't. What should I call you then? KG? Is that how you start all conversations? With an insult? You haven't even told me your name. You're right, my apologies. I'm Honor Mizrahi. I'm kind of a, well, I guess I'm a private detective? Ish. It's not official, but...
And I'm Scout.
Well, Honor Mizrahi, my name's Crispin Hockwell. Thank you. What do you do, Mr. Hockwell? I'm in finance. Right. Brings you to the area today. I was in the neighborhood seeing a client. Not a regular here then? No offense to the clientele, but this isn't exactly my sort of place. But you figured you'd stop here anyway? I'm just taking in the scene. It's not every day you see a shop front destroyed by a giant shoe, is it? This is a murder scene, Mr. Hockwell. Really, what a surprise. The body over there definitely didn't give it away. Dread to think what this'll do to business. It'll certainly cause a dent. Is there a reason you're waiting outside here? I was hoping I might bump into Fran, but I guess she's not around. Probably hiding in her office, drowning her sorrows. So you know Fran then? I thought you weren't a regular. I didn't know what you were talking about. Okay, Miss Rahi, I've entertained this little charade this far, but the novelty is wearing off. Go bother someone else. Restroom room office. I don't care. Bar. Oh, there's more to poke around. There. So that dude's pretty sketchy. Did we learn anything from him? I don't think so. I hope we get Ryan arrested. That'd be fun. Detective Cross, book him. That's accessory to murder, isn't it? It's gotta be. Yeah. That's gotta be there. I don't know why that one was folded. Must have just auto-clicked. Hmm. Do. Up, up, ba, da, ba, da, bow. Up, up, bow. Could be there, could be there. Can't fit there, must be there. Overshot. Okay. So we need a one above or below. Three, easy. That's a 5, so I can shorten that down. That one must go there. Can I do anything here? Nope. Here? No. Here, not really. 3. You found a speaker. Honor, take a look at these speakers. Okay, they're big. Yes, but also I'm detecting that the voice coil is made of silver wire, and all the ports are gold-plated. Never knew you were such a hi-fi buff. What's so important about that? Well, I was considering upgrading my speaker system, so I've been doing some research into various options and... Scout? Sorry, what I mean to say is this is a very high-end speaker. Oh yeah, I think Fran got those installed recently. They weren't here when I came for the handover party. Business must be good then, if she can afford these. Is it an insurance fraud that went wrong? What's up, Casey? You seen Fran around? She said she wasn't feeling so great, so I think she went to her office. Gave it to me. How to get there? I've got a working theory. Hold on to me until a big dramatic reveal. I knew there was a reason we were friends. I guess we just go talk to... Hello, Fran! Doesn't seem like she's about. So, shall I scan for clues then? With the opportunity right there in front of us, it'd be foolish not to, right? Let's poke around. Why not? That one there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. There we go. That can go there. 8 goes right across. This should be the 2. This should also be a 2. 2 and 2. Okay. The 2 can go there. 4. Nope. Goes like that there. We're in the 1s here. This, we still need a 2, so we can't do anything about that for now. There we go. You found letters. I thought they were pixels. I guess not. I get the feeling that Fran doesn't have much of a filing system. It reminds me of your handbag, Honor. Since when did you get so sassy? Maybe you've been hanging around Casey too much. There are many utility bills. Water, electricity, all seem to be settled up to date. Well, I guess there must be some method to this organizational madness. Oh, look at these. It's a bunch of rejections from loan companies. Fran was trying to get loan? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that guy's got to be a loan shark, right? Skeezy dude hanging right in front of an accident? Yeah, there's no way he's not. that out good. 7. Didn't quite stretch. That has to be the one there. Could fit all up in there, but it's probably gonna be that way, so no. 2. Yeah, look at that. I called it. So Fran was looking to get a loan for the place, but she has a high-end stereo system. So she got the money from somewhere. Probably from that skeezy-looking loan shark up front. It's an off-the-book transaction. And Fran is not paying up, I guess. And then Ollie just got caught in the crossfire? Which is kind of sad. What's this? It's a computer. You found desktop PC. Connor, there's a computer here. A computer, huh? Should I try to hack into the computer? Well, it doesn't look like Fran's around, so why not? Hacking puzzle. Go, go, go. There we go. 5, 4, 4, 5. That's there. 3, 2 and 2. That there. 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 5, 2, 1. Hacking complete. It appears that this computer is mostly used for bookkeeping. Anything interesting? It's safe to assume that negative numbers are bad, yes? I don't know much about accounting either, but yeah, that seems like a good general rule. In which case, it appears that the club is not doing well financially. For 4 out of the past 5 months, the club has made a loss. No wonder she's trying to get a loan. But all the utility bills had been paid. So where did the money come from?
Find anything interesting?
Friend, we were just looking for a wall outlet. I need to recharge.
You know, I would have thought that private investigators would be better liars.
Oops. Got us with our hand in the cookie jar, did ya? Let me explain. Your office is unique.
Well, it has to double as a dressing room, too. Still, I guess it's no excuse for a desk to be so messy, is it?
If you'd like, I could show you some great sorting algorithms.
I think that might be fighting a losing battle. Even if I tidied, it'd be like this again in a few days. I'm just not that good at all this admin stuff. Guess that's a side effect of not going into business school.
Casey told us you weren't feeling very well, so we came to see how you are.
How sweet of you. I'm fine. I was just a little overwhelmed by everything. Then, when I went to the bathroom and, well, I guess that's when you took your chance to have a little snoop around, huh?
If you don't mind my asking, why did you buy the club?
I'd been a regular performer here for years. The old owner, Daphne, wanted to sell it so she could retire to Palm Springs. Or Palm Springs adjacent, anyways. I never really imagined myself running my own business, but some of the other girls encouraged me to go for it. I thought, well, how hard can it be? I cleared out my savings account, and here we are. I guess I was quite naive, huh?
Wow. Wish I had that much in savings. Why didn't you didn't need a loan or anything?
I don't see what that has to do... No, I didn't.
Do I have anything to ask? Casey? I don't really want to confront her about some shit. Fran. Can't think about that right now. I guess, yeah, found these letters on the desk. It's a bunch of rejections from loan companies.
And?
Well, you said you didn't get a loan.
Exactly, that's why they're rejection letters.
And how are you paying your bills? You said you didn't have any savings.
I've just been extremely careful with money, okay? I watch every cent, no frivolous purchases or anything.
I can't really confront her about the loan check up front, now can I? This seems like a bomb. Like, I couldn't help but notice that you might have some money issues.
Yes, things haven't exactly been easy, but we're getting by. Just means I've had to be careful with money, tighten my belt a little, you know? Well, of course
You're losing money each month. You said that you had no float money.
I don't have to explain my finances to you. You aren't my accountant.
Something doesn't add up here. And we're not talking about your accounts. Well, we kind of are, but I admire the commitment to the joke. Fran, I don't think you're telling us the truth.
That much has been clear for a while. Please, go ahead.
You must have some other source of money. I know you've been keeping up to date with your bills, but the club's lost money every month. And, by your own testimony, you have no savings left after purchasing the club.
And yet again, I've said I've just been careful with money since taking over.
No, that's not it. You did get a loan.
I know you can't believe that. You saw the rejection letters while you were snooping around my desk.
We did. And what bank would want to give a loan to a failing business? So the question remains, who did give you a loan, and on what terms?
You know what, I've had enough of this. I'm sorry, but it's been a very long day, and I'm still processing everything. Then, to have you two look around in every corner of my business, finding my failings, then bringing me up on them, that's too much. Please, I'd like to ask you to leave, both of you.
Sure, I'm sorry we've upset you. You find Fran? We did, but I think we upset her. Oh, what have you done now? Had some questions about her finances. I think we should probably give her a bit of space. I pissed her off a few times over the years. Don't worry, she'll come around in time. Detective Cross, you're back! Yeah, figured I should give Roz a lift back, seeing as how she so kindly helped with the investigation. This is great. Ryan's gonna be here any minute. Ryan, just what are you planning? Stay here, but listen in. I think you're gonna hear about something interesting. Any minute now. Honor, I'm confused. I don't understand what's happening.
Get ready to record this, Scout. You're about to see the greatest performance of your life. How do I look? You look 84.2% of your best. If there's one thing I can rely on you for, it's painful accuracy. Honor. Showtime. Ryan, you came.
What did you want to talk about?
Thanks for coming, Ryan. There's just something I want to ask before I accept your offer.
Gotta admit, I was surprised to hear from you so soon. You weren't exactly receptive earlier.
I know, I'm sorry. I reacted badly, and I've been thinking about the job offer a lot.
Honor! You didn't tell me you were going to accept the job.
He's kidding.
Just play along, Scout. So what did you want to ask me about?
Ever since seeing you at the Starshine Awards, I've not been able to stop going over everything that's happened between us. I think that's why I acted out earlier. I don't know what to think. I was angry at you for so long, but where do you think we went wrong?
Wow, that's quite a complicated question. I had a good few years, but to be honest, I just couldn't compete with your paranoia.
Wow!
Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, you questioned everything. You came up with all these conspiracy theories about how I was trying to control you, trying to keep you away from your friends and family. You were going to quit the show, for us, so that we could spend more time together, and then suddenly one day you said I'd made you do it. All I was trying to do was be a good husband, keep you safe, stop you from making mistakes you'd come to regret.
You're right, for some reason, I just couldn't accept that you were looking out for me. I thought you were selfish. And controlling. And arrogant. But I was wrong.
Happy you can admit that.
Did you have anything to do with my firing? I know I can have some problems with believing you, which is why if this is any future, I need to know that we're getting everything out. That we're starting from zero.
Okay, that seems reasonable.
So I want to ask you something, and please, can you just be honest with me? I can move on. We can build on this. Did you have anything to do with me getting fired from the show?
What?
I know. This is the last thing standing in the way of us.
Why on earth would I want to get you fired?
Well, for the same reason you wanted Murder Miss Terry to be wiped from the Starshine Awards this year, to get back at me.
That was one mistake, Honor, and I've told you how sorry I am for doing that. So no, I didn't have anything to do with your firing. Why would you think I did?
And now for the evidence, for the big reveal. Recognize this?
Huh? Oh, this isn't this the photo you gave your mom?
Yeah. They found it in the apartment of the guy that killed Blake.
That's weird.
Also, when we searched Blake's office, we saw he'd been blackmailed to fire me. The working hypothesis is that Frank went into it, but something went wrong and he ended up accidentally killing Blake.
There's that imagination playing its tricks on you again.
I didn't come up with that theory. Detective Cross did.
He did, I see.
The thing is, this is the only copy of this photo, and Mom said that she gave it to you.
Well, here we go again.
Okay, Honor, this is it. Performance of your career, your starshine moment. I know, and trust me, I'm working on it. I've even been having therapy. All I want is for you to tell me the truth. Then I can forgive you, and we can start again.
Okay, fine. I wanted to get you fired, but I had no idea it would end up with Blake getting killed. All I said was scare him a little, that's it. You think I wanted to be involved in all this?
You said this to Tully. Frank, himself?
No, I used a contact at a firm. Leth or something. Honestly, Honor, you gotta believe me. I had no idea it would end up like this.
Okay, I believe you.
You know, you're right. We have to start fresh. In a weird way, I'm glad that I'll finally be able to say it out loud. I kind of feel cleansed. Well, I'm very glad you said it out loud. Huh? What did you... You didn't record me, did you? With that robot of yours? Even if you did, you know it's not admissible in court. California law requires both parties to consent.
Oh? Now who's paranoid? Don't worry, Ryan. I didn't record you. Mostly because I have something far more reliable.
Very interesting, Mr. Blackstock. Very interesting indeed. Ryan Blackstock, I'm arresting you for the murder of Frank Pritchell. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney will be provided for you. I'm guessing that won't be a problem for a Blackstock. This is ridiculous. I didn't kill him. Maybe not, but a conspiracy charge is a given. Maybe even withholding information. You're going away for a long time. Hope you're happy, Honor. Enjoy being alone.
Happy? I never wanted any of this. Happiest I've been since the day we were divorced. You're damn right I'm happy. This is the happiest I've been since the day we divorced.
I'm sure. You're gonna die a very sad old spinster if you keep pushing people away.
She'll never be alone, Ryan, because she's got me.
Good work, Ms. Rahi. I'll get him down to the station right away.
What about this case?
That can wait. This will get me back in the good books with the chief. I knew there was something fishy going on here, and this is proof. You stay here. Keep looking for leads.
Are you sure?
Are you turning down the opportunity to be in charge?
No, I
didn't think you would. Just come find me down at the station when you've got something.
Yeah, fuck you, Ryan. Oh, that was fantastic. And the star shine for the best actress goes to... Honor, that was amazing. Pretending to want Ryan back might have been my most difficult role to date, but it was worth it. I finally understand why humans sometimes say things that aren't true. This is a big discovery for me. Just can't believe he really did it. Guess that part of me still wants to trust him. Even if he didn't mean to get Blake killed. All this happened because of him. My life got turned upside down. All because he wanted to punish me for escaping his control. I understand. Or perhaps it might be helpful to think of that some good came from it too. If you hadn't needed my help, then maybe we wouldn't be together now. You're right, Scout. You know, you're getting pretty good at this emotional support thing. Being around you in KC has taught me more than just the alternate meaning of shade. Who'd have thought it? Me, a positive influence on someone. Not me, that's for sure. Anyway, Detective Cross put us in charge. We need to prove we can do this without him. Right, we should talk to Roz. Find out what happened at the station. Oh, alright. That was a feel-good moment. Let's leave it at there for now. Give it a save. Ah, that was good. I like that. Fuck you, Ryan. That was real good. Bravo. And we're still not even done with this case. Oh, that's good. Okay. That was a lot of fun. Finally, Ryan gets his comeuppance. Fuck him. So what did happen? We figured that Fran took out a loan with some loan sharks. Obviously she's missed a couple payments with them, and they drove the shoe into the front of the business. They hit Ollie by accident, and must have injured Fran as well. That's what I'm figuring so far. Frayne is definitely injured. Her business has been in the red. She's got no savings, so she's got to get the money from somewhere. Best I can figure is that she took out the short-term loan with the loan shark that's standing out front, gawking at the fucking big shoe in the store, in the bar. And she's just covering it all up, I figure. Anyway, that's my running theory. We'll see how it pans out, though. This is very good. Murder by Numbers, good game. Picross is fun. It's been getting more difficult, which I'm happy about. But we'll see how it goes. Thanks for hanging out. We're gonna play more of this tomorrow. Hopefully we'll finish this case. Because that was quite the twist where this went. What are we on right now? Oh, I can't really see what detective rating we're at. I think we were at E? Anyway. Thanks for hanging out. Play more of this tomorrow. Having a rest day on Wednesday. Don't really have any plans for that. Might stream some shooter game. Probably not, though. Probably just take a nap. Thursday, we're going to be doing a watch party for Godzilla vs. Biollante, which I know Zach has been excited for. That and Godzilla Final War, which is going to be a trip. I'm very excited to, now that I've seen all of the modern Godzilla movies, Shin Godzilla, I saw Godzilla, the Godzilla in theaters, 2016, and then I saw Kong versus and King of the Monsters out of order. They were all good, and I'm excited to see the really ridiculous, campy man in suit Godzilla. Gonna be a lot of fun. Friday, we're going to go back to watching Danganronpa. We left off, I think, episode 5 of the... We left off episode 5 Future Arc, I believe. And that got wild. So many crazy things happen. I'm sad that, the Ultimate Wrestler is Mr. Torg, and then he died. I wanted to see more of him. He sounded like a cool character. It's a shame he died. They established some interesting rules, though. And, what seems like the plan for, I guess it was Monica's plan. They established what seems like Monica's plan for everyone at the Future Foundation headquarters. I have no, from where we are now, I can kind of see where it's going. It looks like Despair Arc is going to follow the events of the tragedy of Hope's Peak, and the Future Arc is just going to be the killing off of the Future Foundation. But if that's the case, where the fuck is V3 going to go? It's probably not going to be a prequel to 1. Probably not. So I don't think that makes too much sense. It's either going to be parallel to 2? It might be parallel to 1 too. Definitely not. I don't think it's going to be a prequel. It might be parallel to 1. It might be parallel to 2, or it might be afterwards. I genuinely don't know. I know nothing about 3, and I'm very excited to get into it. Thereabouts, though, I think I'm only going to be doing the 2 Danganronpa streams a week. Depends if we're going to keep on with the Godzilla marathon, because we'll see. I know I definitely want to see Biollante, and I want to see Final War, but nothing really jumps out at me for the other ones. So we'll see if we keep up the watch party. If we do, might go into some anime. Maybe we will sub it in for another game day. See how we feel once we're through with the 2 Godzilla movies we want to watch. But once we're finished up Murder by Numbers and we're starting Danganronpa, I'm probably going to do 2 streams Danganronpa. And might be doing... I think we're going to do Resident Evil. Resident Evil Village in parallel. Because I'd like to experience a scary game. I will admit, I am a big chicken, so... Not terribly keen on getting scared, but I want to be part of the meme. I want to find Big Vampire Mommy. So we're going to be doing that in parallel with Danganronpa, I believe, once it comes out. Because Murder by Numbers should take us to about then, if we're keeping up the same pace. We'll knock out... There's only 2 chapters of this left, so depending on how long those chapters are, I think we can probably knock out this chapter tomorrow. And then next week we should be able to finish up the game, hopefully. After that, not really anything too interesting going on. We'll start, after we knock out Murder by Numbers, we'll start up, hopefully we'll be done Danganronpa by then. We will start up, what do you call it? Start up the V3 after Murder by Numbers, and we're done with the anime. We'll play Resident Evil parallel to that, so you can see me get scared. Because, fuck, I can only imagine how bad playing it's gonna be. I've seen, I think, 2 almost full playthroughs, just kicking them on while I'm playing Pokemon or something, of Resident Evil 7, and I have no desire to play that myself. It's very, very scary. So I'll try and go in blind to Resident Evil 8. I don't really do too good with horror. What the most I do for horror is I think I tried to do Alien. I tried to do Alien Isolation for a bit. I got a couple hours into that, and then I just, I noped out of there. It got a bit too stressful for me. I played through all of Dead Space, though, so... Not entirely a coward. I can, man up when the need arises. But anyway, thanks for hanging out. We'll see you tomorrow for more Murder by Numbers.